Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. In today's matchup, we've got a pair of wide receivers who certainly want to be targeted throughout the game. It's Crabtree's Giants going up against Johnson's Lions. Now let's go to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 4 matchup.
Lions, Giants on EA Sports as we get ready for today's Week 4 matchup.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz along with Phil Simms. And, Phil, it's an absolutely gorgeous day here for football. And how will that factor into this game?
And we're going to see a game that's all out. I think the coaches, they prepared all week. They devised these big game plans, and the weather's good. Now they can call any play they want on that play sheet because the elements are not going to play a factor. So it's going to be exciting.
The Lions are back deep, waiting for the kick return.
Steven Gostkowski now ready to kick the ball and get this game started. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line.
So we've got a young quarterback with some experience stepping onto the field today for the first time.
Yeah, he's got a lot of talent, and it's just a matter of time until he takes that experience and matches it with all of his talent and becomes one of those guys that we say, hey, the game is going to hinge on him. I think he's very close to that.
They come to the line, and it's first down. The Lions bring in an extra tight end for this play. The Lions are at the line of scrimmage and loading up that line with an extra tight end. The Lions from the 22. Throws to the right. Calvin Johnson with the catch.
The margin of error against man-to-man defense is much smaller for a quarterback than it would be against zone defenses. That time the quarterback right on target. Good throw.
First down here after the completion.
Let's go.
The give. He's going to be swallowed up behind the line. And now let's take a look at the Lions offense. This is an efficient group. Last week turning the football over just once. Second down coming up. Wide receivers stacked up on this play. Set up screen.
What a way to start the game on offense. Picking up another first down for them. They are in rhythm, and now no matter what they call, they're going to feel like they're going to make it happen.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. This play is set up by the long gainer. Will go Brown, brought down at the 32.
It's always a chess match early in the game to see what your opponent is going to do. Good run that time by the offense. They pick up good yards. Maybe the defense will have to start crowding the line of scrimmage more.
This will be second down. They bring in the extra tight end.
Let's go.
Another handoff right back to him. In on the stop. And now Now here's the Giants defense. They know they need to force turnovers today, coming off a game in which they had no takeaways. Third down here. Offense trying to pick up the first.
Quick drop back.
To Ebron. Tackles made.
Wow, when you keep picking up first downs like this, it gives you confidence. But maybe most importantly, it gets the defense sitting over there going, what's coming next?
Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
Let's go.
First and 10. No one was open.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
And here we have second down. Double tight end formation.
They'll go shotgun here. Gets it out for the completion. Gains 17.
Well, this is good confidence for the offense, isn't it? To move down the field early in the game and get inside the 20. Let's see if they have a play up their sleeve that can get them in the end zone.
This will be the 8th play of this drive. First and goal from the 4. Handoff made. Touchdown.
Well, Jim, I think he's one of the top 10 running backs in the NFL, and he proves it because he just knows how to get in the end zone. That time he's physical, gets that extra little yardage that you need, and gets into the end zone.
The Lions lining up for the point after.
Counted. The Giants now will get their first shot to come onto the field and score. They gave up points on the opening drive. The score's 7-0.
Lions set to kick it.
And no return here, so Newton will start this drive from the 20.
Coming onto the field, the #1 overall pick of the 2011 NFL Draft, Cam Newton by way of Auburn.
First down on the way. Martin lines up in the backfield. Newton, handoff. Martin takes the hit and is brought down. Here's a look at the Giants offense. This is an efficient group. Last week, turning the football over just once.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9.
Cam Newton takes a look down from under center. And off the mark on that short throw. Here's the Lions defense. Last week, this group came up with 3 forced turnovers.
The offense needs 9 here on 3rd down after that incompletion. 3rd and 9 is the call. From the gun, Newton.
And they bring down the quarterback, and it's a 3 and out for the offense.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on 3rd down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on 3rd down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
And so now they'll bring out Morstead to punt.
Wants to give it a go here. Flag is out. And he's going to give his team great starting field position on that return.
Holding receiving team. Automatic 1st down.
First down, offense readying for the snap. Wide receivers are bunched up. And it's knocked down, incomplete.
Well, it's a good thing that linebacker knocked that pass down, because I don't think he could have caught it. So if you can't catch it, knock it down so nobody else can catch it.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up 2nd down. Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. They're setting up screen. Good work by the defense. This will be a loss of 3.
Manage the football game. That's what you have to do as a quarterback. You're winning a close game and it's 3rd long. Well, manage it. Know what to do. Don't force the play here. If it's not there, throw it away and just punt the football.
3rd down on the way. Dropping back now into the shotgun.
Long ball to Calvin Johnson.
What a catch. And he's brought to the ground.
There's just so few quarterbacks who know how to throw it high and far anymore. Nice job that time by the quarterback. That throw was right on the money.
Now, the next snap from inside the red zone, where a week ago they starred as a team.
That long gain sets them up here on this play. Here's the quick toss. Power surge for 6. Touchdown.
I'd say this run by the offense is just, it's arrogance. They just say, you can't stop us, and they lined up and just shoved it down the defense's throat. Nice run there on 1st and goal for the touchdown.
The Lions now will tack on the extra point. Extra point was good. Lions set to kick it.
No return this time as he takes a knee.
First down coming up.
Martin is in the backfield.
Makes the catch.
Martin takes the hit and is brought down.
Well, that was a nice job by the offense. It just puts them in a better position. Nice little throw and catch.
Second down now.
Martin's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. Underneath, but can't find the mark that time as the pass goes incomplete.
The offense needs 6 yards here on third down after that incompletion. Third down and 4.
Newton's going to take it from the gun.
Almost intercepted.
Every quarterback in the NFL is going to have 1 or 2 passes a game that can be picked off. Most of the time they're dropped, and this time that was a bad drop by the defense.
The Giants will punt the football.
Fields it cleanly and starts his return.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down.
Let's go.
Gets the handle here.
Harrison's there to make the stop. Second down and 3 following that nice run.
Get ready. Here we go.
They run the counter play.
Tackled just 3 yards short of the first.
Well, if you want to run the football outside, you better block the outside linebacker. They did not do it on the offensive side. What a play by that outside linebacker, getting there, showing the strength he has, and stopping that run.
Now 3rd and 4 following the run. The Lions come out in a bunch set. Play clock's running down. Brings it in. Johnson's met after a gain of 3.
Got to give the defense credit. 3rd and short, the pass is completed, and they come up there and just smack the receiver, take him down before he can get the first down.
And so now they'll call on Martin to punt the football away.
Tough starting field position here.
Martin lines up in the backfield.
Now 1st and 10. Trying to power his way right up the middle.
Not a quarterback that shies away from contact. I'll give him that. A for courage. But this time, even though he makes a good ball fake, the defense is waiting on him, and they just hit him at the line of scrimmage, and he gets no gain.
Newton takes a look now from under center.
2nd and 10.
Martin's going to take the handoff now.
The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
Martins is going to be tired after this run. That is a good long run. The offensive line was terrific, and he does a good job finding the hole and picking up those yards.
First down at the 16. Keeps it here. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Second down coming up. Offense lines up here.
Martin's got the football now on the draw play.
And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
Giants offensive line is just whooping some tail today, aren't they? What a job up front. That helps the running back get in space, get down there, and pick up a big gain.
They're able to move the chains after that last run.
Cam Newton takes a look now from under center. Martin's got it again. An open lane.
Giants offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the field room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. Offense lines up here. Will run it. Here's the handoff. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
Giants offensive line is just whooping some tail today, aren't they? What a job up front. That helps the running back get in space, get down there, and pick up a big gain.
First down here after the run. Offense lines up here. Play fake. Trying to work that left side. And at the 25, he'll be brought down.
What a nice corner route run by the wide receiver. He fakes the defensive back out. And look at the quarterback. He knows that little move. When he stuck it, he let him out to the corner. Nice throw, nice catch.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive.
Martin is in the backfield.
First and 10. Doug Martin carries the football.
Martin takes the hit and is brought down.
After being stuffed at the line of scrimmage, it's now 2nd down and 10. That'll bring us to the end of the first quarter here in East Rutherford. We'll return in a moment for the start of the second quarter.
The NFL on EA Sports is brought to you by the 2015 Yukon Denali.
Second down. Offense lines up here.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap.
Trufont's there to take him down.
When you're an offensive lineman and you can line up and just run the football straight ahead and pick up those kind of yards, you are going to get into the head of the defense. You're basically saying, we're tougher than you are, and we're just going to come right at you.
Martin lines up in the backfield.
3rd and 6. Gets it again. Brought down after a gain of 6. should be what we call a gimme. No doubt about it. Put 3 on the board.
Yeah, that was a good job that time by the defense. They were bending. They did not break. And all they did was give up a field goal.
The Lions are ready to receive the kick.
Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20. The Lions now ready to take over as their offense heads onto the field.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends.
And it's a gain of maybe 5.
Good job that time by the offense. Power run gets them a few yards.
That's second down coming up.
The Lions at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation.
Second down and 5.
Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Rock for a loss on that play.
The Lions offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
That last play was a run. Third down coming up. It's a 2 tight end formation. From the gun.
And this will be incomplete. It'll be a 3 and out.
Good job by the linebacker. Just watching the quarterback, reading his eyes. He made the move at the right time, and he knocked the pass down.
And there's only 2 yards to be found right there.
Well, I can't blame the punt return at that time. That was just excellent coverage by the punt team.
The Giants ready now to start their next series. They'll take it here from the 39. Martin's lined up in a single back formation.
Brings it into his body. No one's going to get him now.
It is hard to make a tackle from behind out there in open space with the speed of all these guys in the NFL, but a good job that time by the defense making that tackle.
First down and 10. Eyeing that ride. Makes the catch in open space.
I think the best thing Cam Newton does, play action passes, because on play action, you get that little bit of extra time, and he uses it well. Very accurate throwing the football.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Nickel formation here for the defense.
Newton's going back to the air on this play.
They're going to get him here for a sack.
Well, that was an aggressive play by the defense. That's risk-reward. The reward, of course, is sacking the quarterback like they did. Well, the risk is if you don't get there, you could give up a big play.
Well, they got to the quarterback on first down. Sets up second and long.
Newton standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Here's Boykin.
Well, even though they're down more than 7 here, the offense down the red zone, it'll be good for them for the rest of this game. Their confidence for the offensive coach that they can punch this in for the touchdown.
Cam Newton takes a look now from under center.
Third down and 1. Play action.
The
the defense gets a sack.
We got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing. They're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on third down, and they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
This will be a 41-yard field goal try. And he puts it through for 3.
Well, even though they get the field goal that time, it's still disappointing. You get in that position, you'd like to score a touchdown.
He's not going to test the coverage this time. It'll come out to the 20. First down here. Wide receivers stacked up on this play. Setting up screen. Makes the reception. Right now, this offense doesn't have much to complain about. Holding on to the lead here in the first half. And the passing game partner has been very sharp.
Well, they're probably going to complain that they could have more points because you can never have enough points, Jim. We all know that. But the offensive line, wide receivers, quarterback, and even the coach on the sideline all having a very good first half.
To the ground. And he's brought down right at the 43. Second and 3 after that last carry. Offense lines up here. Screen. Can't find the target on the pass underneath.
When you play man-to-man coverage, it takes a good throw and catch. That time, neither was there. Another incomplete pass.
The pass play fails to work, and now it's third down.
Let's go.
They'll run it here. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
Nice job that time. The run play gets the first down. You move those chains. Hey, it's kind of fun to watch a team tough enough and patient enough to run the football to get these first downs instead of throwing it all the time.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. Will go ground. He's brought down at the 46. After running it, it's second down. On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. And he's taken down.
Well, I know this feeling. When a blitzer's coming, nobody's there to block him. There's nothing you can do as a quarterback but try to protect yourself because you're going down.
It'll be third down. The Lions are at the line of scrimmage with a spread formation. They need to get the play off. He'll take the snap from the gun. Secures it with 2 hands.
Another first down by the offense. The defense is definitely getting fatigued. And when you get fatigued, you cannot think, so look out.
First down here after the completion. Handoff. Trying to fight through right up the middle of the field. He's brought down at the 25-yard line.
Number 24.
The Lions offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the film room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
This will be the 8th play of this drive.
Let's go.
The Lions will take the snap from the 25. They'll mark the football at the 22. It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. From the shotgun. And he's thrown to the ground.
That's a bad job by the offense that time. There's no doubt about it. The blitz by the defense, they do not do a good job of finding out where everybody's blitzing from. They let a guy come free, and that free blitzer, or as we call them, free runners, he gets the hit on the QB and takes him down.
The defense just mauling the quarterback. It'll be 3rd and 16 after the sack. This has been a long drive so far. They better hurry to get the snap. Drop back, shotgun formation, underneath, and incomplete that time.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
48-yard field goal try on the way. No good. An empty trip for the offense. They go for the long field goal try, and in the end, they come up empty.
Yeah, they came up empty, Jim, and I thought it was a risk by the head coach. Didn't manage the game very well that time. I would not have tried the long field goal.
The Giants getting set now for their next series. The Giants take it from the 38. Here's the handoff, and the tackle is made right around the 39-yard line.
Good job of the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
The Giants were heartbroken last week, and they've set themselves up for another repeat feeling here today.
Jim, this is what the NFL is all about. There are a lot of tight games, so when you get in situations like this, you can't crack under the pressure.
We're moving in on the 2-minute warning. One more snap first. The Giants have it at the 39. Martin breaks the tackle. Halftime, 2 minutes away. This is 3rd down. Martin is in the backfield. Cam Newton takes it from the shotgun. He'll throw it over the middle, and that's going to be a 3 and out.
Nice job that time by the defensive player. He is all over the receiver in this man-to-man coverage, and there was just nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football.
On the sidelines and out of bounds. The Lions are getting set for their next possession. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. First down at the 20. And incomplete. What a hit that time.
That's interesting. As you watch the receiver trying to make that catch, he knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
Second down here. The defense comes out in the nickel. Set up screen.
Good job that time by the quarterback. Throw the short pass, even though it doesn't result in a first down. Now on 3rd and short, all of your passes are in play instead of just the 3rd long where you only have like 3 or 4 plays you can go to.
Let's go. Let's go.
Takes it from the gun. Off the mark. The Lions call on the punting team. They'll mark him at the 34.
Well, only a couple yards that time by the punt returner. Good defense by the punt coverage team. They get down their speed. They hustle. They're all around him, and they only give up a couple yards.
First down at the 34. Incomplete. That leads us to second down.
Newton in shotgun formation. Catch made.
He is tackled at the 40-yard line. Third down now. Wasting little time from the gun, Newton. That catch gives them a first down.
When the defense is going to play safe and they don't want you to run by them, you've got to be able to throw these out routes where the receiver's cutting towards the sideline and the quarterback stick it in there.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Nickel formation for the defense here.
Cam Newton takes it from the shotgun. Has his man. And that's a big-time tackle that keeps them 3 yards short of the first down marker.
Offense ready to play after calling a timeout. After the pass play, gain 7. 2nd and 3 on the way.
Newton in shotgun formation.
Launching it deep. And that was close to an interception for Barry.
Just not a good decision by the quarterback. I mean, maybe on the sidelines they keep calling the wrong plays, but he's attacking the strength of this cover 2 defense. Don't do that. Throw where they're not. That's deep down the middle.
Now looking at third down.
Newton's back in shotgun formation.
Here's the throw, and it's off the mark.
Here you are, 4th down, short yardage to go near midfield. You lose it. It's the end of the first half. If you go for it, miss right here, you could put yourself in a big hole going into halftime. So the answer is don't do it. Don't put yourself in a big hole. Punt the football, but you never know. A lot of things go through the mind of coaches in situations like this. Oh, I think it's easy to see why he missed his field goal wide, Jim. Look, as he put his plant foot down, it just got too close to the football in bad position, and that's why he missed it wide.
It's first down as they head to the line. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Snap it out of the gun. Smith nearly had the interception.
There are a lot of ways to attack cover two. You can go deep down the middle where neither the safeties are, or if a linebacker covers somebody deep down the middle, then throw it short underneath the defense.
Second down following that incompletion.
Let's go.
The Lions in the pistol.
Get ready.
They're setting up screen.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets a first down.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion.
Get ready.
Looking to go up top again on first down. Complete to Calvin Johnson. There's going to be an injury timeout here. We'll take a quick break and be back in just a moment. Danielle Bellini is working to get us an update on that injury as soon as possible.
Yeah, it didn't look great. Not going to speculate on what the injury, but when you're watching it live, you go, oh my gosh, it makes you shudder just for a second. Let's hope it all works out.
Second down and 10. The give. That brings the play to an end. The Lions are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. We're back, and the offense is ready to roll after the timeout. After that last run, it sets up 3rd and 6. The Lions with an empty backfield look here. Quick screen to Calvin Johnson. Lions are in for the score.
Well, it was a good job on that touchdown that time, and I'll tell you, there's nothing like being on top of the other team and make them chase you.
The Lions lining up for the point after. Makes the PAT. The Giants just can't stop them here before the half. And now they'll await for the kickoff, facing a sizable deficit. The score's 21-6. Takes off from the 5. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. The Giants are ready to take over now as their offense heads onto the field. An extra tight end on the field for this one. The Giants from the 27. Pursues the one who brings him to the ground. The Giants have to take their final timeout. That's it. That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go. Newton's going to take the snap from the shotgun. The Giants now move the chains.
You know, when you throw the football like that down the field, you pick up a first down. Now you can do anything you want on the offensive side, and you got that defense guessing.
First down here after the completion. Nickel formation here for the defense. They send the tight end in motion. Newton's got it in the gun. Looks to his left. Jumps up and hauls it in. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. This is a long field goal about to be attempted. An empty possession for the offense. We've reached halftime, and we'll be sending it back to our studio and Larry Ridley as we continue with the NFL on EA Sports.
This is the Verizon Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. Let's get ready now to take a look back at the first half. The Giants are on the bad end of things right now after 2 quarters. The Lions, on the other hand, are just showing more of what they showed last week by playing good football. All right, let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. Lions have it at the 4. It's going to be a run play here, and he capped off the long drive with a touchdown. Lions up by a touchdown. Lions have it midway through 1. Here the catch is made way downfield, and he'll eventually be brought down, but not before getting to the 7-yard line. Later on the drive, they'll go to the ground here, and this run goes for a touchdown. That puts them on top by 14. Now to late in the first half. The quick pass and completion is made. This goes for a touchdown. Lions go up by 15. So that's a wrap for us. We'll head back now to MetLife Stadium for the start of the second half.
MetLife Stadium is the site of today's game. Jim Nantz, Phil Simms here with the call as we get set for the second half. And no return as this goes for a touchback. First down here. Second half gets rolling now as he takes the snap. He'll pick up 7 this time.
It's always good for the quarterback to really do a good job faking the pass right before the draw play. Get the defensive lineman up the field, get the linebackers dropping back for pass, and there's an open gap that the running back took advantage of.
And now they'll try over again on second down. Two tight ends on the field here.
Here's Boykin, and he's tackled down after picking up the first.
Well, when you keep chipping away with these short throws, sooner or later that defense is going to come up, and when they come up, that's when you throw it over the top.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down.
Charles is usually a tight end, but he's in the backfield this time. Doug Martin, he's going to the left.
Running backs, they love counter runs. They know when a defense has been over pursuing, so they make that fake one way, and when they cut it back, there's usually a great running lane there.
Second down and 2 to go after the running play.
Cam Newton takes a look now from under center.
Another carry here. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
The Giants have gone by their usual game plan today. That's running the football. Martin's again gotten the majority of the carries in a game where he's been a dominant running back.
Oh, I just love the mentality of this football team on the offensive side. They go in saying we are going to run it, and the offensive line so physical. Once again, they're getting it done.
Dropping back 3.
Here's Boykin. Boykin takes the hit and is brought down.
What's the old expression? Just move the chains. That's what they did with that throw and catch that time, Tim. It also gives them a chance for 3 more downs.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Offense lines up here. Here's the handoff to Doug Martin. Martin takes the hit and is brought down. The Giants have turned it up a notch with their running game today, Phil. Martin's been a consistent force on the ground.
Yeah, he's just a running back who never gives up. But when he runs, it's arms, elbows, everything is moving, and he is one tough running back to tackle.
Second down and 5. The defense gets the sack.
What a good scheme that time by the defense. They confuse the offense. They blitz. They don't know who to pick up. And how about the defender? They must love this. Coming in free. And gets a good clean shot on the QB and gets a sack.
The big sack pushes the offense into a very difficult 3rd down and 11. From the gun, Newton. And there's Edelman. Shakes off the hit.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? 3rd and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
And lining up for a 4-yard field goal. And he converts here on the field goal try.
Well, when you get points, it's never a bad thing. That is for sure. Good job by the field goal kicker that time. Nice job by the offense moving the football down the field.
Steven Gostowski's readying his team for the kickoff. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Lions come to the line to start this drive at the 24. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. The Lions take it from the 23. Will go ground, and he gains maybe 3. Phil, this is a running back who has no problem knowing exactly where to go to get to the end zone.
Well, I'd like to see his contract. He probably has some extra cash in that contract for all the touchdowns he is scoring. What a day, though. He's been terrific. But let's give the offensive line some credit, too. They have been tough up front to give the running back a chance to score these TDs.
It's now 2nd down. It's a dime look for the defense on this play. Setting up screen. Catch made. Nowhere to go as this will be a loss of 3.
Quarterback should have never thrown at that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
The offense needs 10 yards here on 3rd down after that last completion. 3rd down and 10. From the gun. Throw to the left. With 2 hands, he has it. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. The Lions have to be thrilled to have one of their best weapons back in the swing of things. Johnson's in the midst of a huge performance, and that's after a game in which he struggled.
When you watch him play like this, you can just see how determined he is out there on the football field. Everything is working for him so far today.
Real tough starting spot here for the offense. Martin lines up in the backfield. And it's Ndamukong Suh who makes the tackle.
Number 12, the ball carrier. No gain.
Coming up, second down.
Martin's lined up directly behind the quarterback here. Toss to the outside. In the end, it picks up only a yard.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
On the way, third down. Quarters formation here for the defense.
Almost intercepted that time.
The defense did an awesome job that time. They had the right defense called, and that time the defender almost picked off the pass. Good job by the defense.
The Giants will punt the football. Looking to make a difference. He stacked up at that point. They face first down. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Out of the shotgun formation. He has the grab. That'll stop the play right there.
The quarterbacks and receivers in this NFL now are so good. It's so easy for them to throw and catch and just keep picking up those first downs.
First down here after the completion. Handoff made. Middle. That's Harrison making the stop. After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8. Wide receivers are bunched up.
Get ready.
Screen makes the reception.
Nice job by the quarterback. Nobody open down the field. He throws it short. It does not get a first down, but it sure makes third down a lot easier.
It's third down coming up. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Gets the handle here. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
A running back must always know the situations. Third and short, don't be looking to break it outside and go for the big run. Get the first down so the offense can stay on the field. Nice job.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. They bring in the extra tight end. He'll keep it on the play fake. Throwing now to his left. Ebron's got the first as he's brought down.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. They'll run it. Here's the handoff. He's brought to a halt.
Good job by the defense that time. Everybody's expecting a pass. They were ready for the run, and they stopped the offense for a short gain in the red zone.
Second down coming up. Wide receivers stacked up on this play. Outside now on the toss. Going to be a tackle for a loss.
Defense, play the situation. It's third and long. Don't let a receiver get behind you and make a catch to pick up the first down. Keep it in front of you, and then let them catch it and come up and make the tackle.
Third down following the run.
The Lions come to the line with a bunch set.
Trying to beat the play clock.
Out of the shotgun. Can't hold on here as this goes incomplete. You see the offensive totals for these teams, and it's been about two teams getting it done in different ways.
What we're seeing is two different philosophies on the offensive side from these teams here today, Jim. And it doesn't matter. All you want to do is just get it done. Well, the defense is going to be excited. They come out there. The offense has great field position, but they stop them. But they give up 3 points, but still a victory for the defense.
The Giants prepared to return the kickoff. That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20. They come to the line, and it's first down. Split backfield here. Newton, handoff. He's brought down at the 23-yard line. This will be second down. He's setting up here. He's been sacked. The ball is out. They bring him to the turf.
One thing coaches hate when their offense is on the field is fumbling the football, because a lot of times it's just bad fundamentals. But they're lucky this time. They have the fumble. They're able to get on top of it.
Third down. Offense lines up here.
They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. On the money.
Once again, they failed to convert here. They've had such a tough time on third down today.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. Third and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
So 3 quarters in the books, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Thomas Morstead will punt this one away. That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20.
The Lions offense now coming out.
On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel.
Here is the first snap of the final quarter. They break through, tackle him behind the line.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Second down after going to the ground game the first play. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. And a nice catch by Calvin Johnson.
It's a tough situation for the offense, third and long coming up, but it's a good situation also. You're leading the football game, so there's no reason to take a chance and turn this football over.
Offense still looking for a first after that completion on second down.
Let's go.
Play fake. Catch made. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Double tight end formation. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Able to make the tackle about 2 yards shy of the first. And here we have second down. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Gains about 3.
Good job by the offense here with a good lead in the second half, picking up that first down, and that's what you want to do. Take your time, look at the play clock, take it down as low as you can, and keep picking up those first downs.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. The play clock's running down. Picks up the first down. That'll put them in what we call plus territory.
And take a look at the numbers, and you can see the difference here, by and large, has come down to the passing attack.
It has. I think the coaches realized early the quarterback was hot, so what did they do? They kept giving him the football, and he kept moving it down the field.
Play clock's running down. To the ground. The tackle is made. The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. The Lions take it from the 33. Throws the pass. Calvin Johnson with the catch.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
This will be the 8th play of this drive. The Lions come to the line, and they put their receivers in a bunch formation. First down at the 16. Off the left side. Nice tackle.
Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. You're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
And it's now second down and 5 after running it on first down. Right back to him once more. Fights through that hit. They are in the backfield in a hurry. and will bring him down for a loss behind the line of scrimmage.
Look up at that scoreboard. You're leading the football game, so we have a 3rd and long situation. So you've got to know that. Manage the game. Don't take a chance.
See what they do on this 3rd down situation. What a drive this has been. They need to get the play off.
From the shotgun.
The pass fails to find the mark.
This will be a field goal attempt from 33 yards out.
Drives it through for the field goal.
Well, it's a beautiful drive down the field. Long drive by the offense. They do not get the 7 points, but they're fortunate. They do get the field goal try, and they make it.
Lions set to kick it. And he'll start his return.
And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line.
The Giants come onto the field now for this next series.
Martin is in the backfield. First down at the 28.
And he's forced to the ground.
It is without a doubt the worst place to get pressure up the middle on the quarterback. It happened that time, and he did the right thing. Just take the sack.
After getting sacked, it's now 2nd and 18. The defense comes out in the dime.
3-step drop. Incomplete as he was looking short.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.
3rd down here. Offense trying to pick up the 1st. Charles has moved from the tight end position to the slot. He's looking to the right here on this throw.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? 3rd and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
All set to punt here. He's going to try and return this one. Breaks out of that one.
The return game, so important in winning in the NFL. That time, the good return, what it does, it flips field position and just gives you a better chance of scoring.
The Lions bring their offense back onto the field for their next drive.
The defense comes out in the nickel. First and 10. Keeps it here. Good piece of tackling.
Well, you always hear that expression, it's a chess match out there. Well, I believe that because you got to be a thinker on the football field. And the quarterback won this chess match. He changed the pass protection. He got the extra time, and it worked to his advantage.
First down here after the completion. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. He's brought down.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
Second down now. It's a two-tight-end formation. They'll run it here. Outside to the left. That's a gain of 6.
Number 24 with carry. Gain of 6 on the play.
Third down on the way. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Another third down conversion. The offense continues to come through in the clutch.
That is a nice job by the running back there. He knew it was 3rd and short, so he put that big old body up in there and grinds out the first down.
First down here after the run. Offense lines up here. Nickel formation for the defense here. Just a quick drop back. Looking to the right side and throwing. Brought down after a gain of 6.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
The pass play was good for 5. 2nd and 5 coming up.
Let's go.
They better hurry to get the snap. Keeps it on the play fake. He's wide open for the grab.
You must be very creative in the red zone when it comes to the passing game. Formations, movement, do whatever it takes to give your players an advantage. That time they get a nice play call. They throw the pass and complete it for a good, solid pickup.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. The defense loading up on the line, getting set for this snap. And he's in for the touchdown.
You got to give the offensive line just a lot of credit. It's 1st and goal. They just line up and power the football in there. Nice run, but a great job by the O-line.
The Lions line up now for the point after. Driving extra point is good. The Giants prepared to return the kickoff. Fields the football at the 8. And the tackle is made right around the 32-yard line. First down on the way. Martin lines up in the backfield. They go screen with Martin, and this will just go for an incompletion.
Well, the protection was bad. The quarterback didn't have the time. He's off balance, and he throws the incompletion.
Second down coming up. And Crabtree's lined up now as a slot receiver. Caught for the first down. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Well, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
The Giants will take the snap from the 45. Running room. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
Well, you're really in a tough spot, but that is a good job picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. All you can do, just keep picking up those first downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there.
First down, offense ready for the snap. Charles is in this for this play. Cam Newton takes it from the shotgun. Ball's thrown incomplete. Great coverage there by the defense.
Quarterbacks love to see a receiver have this type of play. Even though he doesn't make the catch, the effort is outstanding, and he's given everything he has to make that catch.
They've come out in the dime package. 2nd and 10. Incomplete as that ball sails out of bounds.
Pass incomplete. Number 11, the intended receiver on the play.
Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. Charles has moved away from the tight end position to now a receiver in the slot. Newton in shotgun formation, and he hauls it in, and he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. They'll go right to the hurry up, won't use a timeout here. Muscles through the defender. They'll turn it over on downs. The player is down on the field, and the training staff comes out, and we'll step aside for just a moment. We'll head back to the field now. Danielle Bellini is working to get us an update on that injury as soon as possible. The Lions come onto the field for their next series. An extra tight end on the field for this one. Now 1st and 10. Handoff. And he's tackled some 3 yards away from a first down. Danielle's got an injury update for us. Let's go to her now.
Guys, I just spoke with a Lions official. He was unable to confirm exactly what the injury was, but he did tell me that it is related to the upper body.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. The Lions will take the snap from the 45 and picks up maybe 3 or 4.
Number 24.
Tick, 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 tick. That's what we're trying to do. Make that clock keep running down. You got the offense out there. You got a big lead in the second half. Every first down you get shortens that football game.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. Nickel formation here for the defense.
Get ready. Fred, 38. Fred, 38.
Takes the knee. Second down. How much sweeter is practice going to be this week after the win on that sideline?
Once you win, practice is easier because your confidence is high. You feel good about what you've done from the previous week because you won. So I think it always gives you a better chance of winning the following week because you feel so good when you're out there in that practice field.
What a memorable game this truly was. For Phil Simms, Danielle Bellini, and Larry Ridley, Jim Nance saying so long for now, and we leave you with the GMC Never Say Never moment of the game.